Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to kind of go over a couple of things today. Whether you are a seasoned veteran of UOAlive or you just started, you may not know some of the places, I know that I didn't for the first couple of weeks at least, that you could utilize to make your gaming experience so much better. So what we're going to go over today is just a couple of those places. We'll start off at the community center. This one's kind of a given. You're going to get here by the moon gate that's going to be on top of New Haven whenever you first log into the game. So once you get done with your training, your skills, and everything else, you just come down here to special locations, and it's under UOAlive Community Center. So a lot of the places are going to be right here off the moon gate. And so what this place is going to do, the community center, it's got so many different things you can utilize. As you can see, a lot of people here tend to log off at this location or just, leave their computers. You've got several things here. This is going to be an actual runic atlas that's going to show all of the champ spawns, including the post-champ room, where you'll get to the actual Harrower. You've got a couple different things here you can use to portal by just saying the dungeon name that you want to go to. You've got the champ spawn finder that's going to allow you to see which ones are on cooldown and which ones are ready, or it'll say active, as well as which ones have bonus tiers. They all do this weekend because it is Easter weekend, and triage is awesome. So right here you'll see the moonstone crystal. This is going to let you go to different areas right here, one of which, this is my favorite, Shadow Guard. A lot of great drops there. So a couple other things, you've got a tremendous amount of rune books here of different places to go, including the Holy Grail quest and several other places, human to elf quest, exploring the deep, all that kind of stuff. You've got an entire room here as well for lockpick training, remove trap training, and of course all your different dye tubs. Downstairs, you're going to find a lot of different books here that are going to show you which dungeons. So you've got dungeon quests, you've got the different expansions like Malus, Termer, Dakono, and Ishlanar, and then you've got Fell and Trammel dungeons. And you've also got over here, these are going to be for your treasure maps. You've got an entire crafting room. I mean, there's just all sorts of stuff in here. So definitely check out the community center. They spent a lot of time and put a lot of effort into it to make sure that players could utilize it. And one of the most important parts that I use the absolute most out of this is going to be right here, and that is the repair benches. They are one on each side, so if someone's using it, you don't get locked out of it. So the next place we're going to go to is going to be the Magical Stone Exchange. This is going to be where you can trade in your SOVs or sovereign points for different little, quality of life improvements on the game. So this stone right here is going to be consumables and storage. And as you can see here, pet leashes are huge. It's extremely convenient to be able to do a pet leash. Pet bonding deeds. This is going to take a whole week's time off of what it takes to bond. It's instant. So you just click this and it instantly bonds a pet to you. Very important if you're not a class that can gate. So let's just say that you pick like a melee tamer and you can't gate. Well, you're going to have to bond that pet for it to recall out with you, or I forget what it's called when the melees do it. What is it called? Sacred Journey. So you'll want to make sure you have a pet bonding deed on you if you go out in a dangerous area and get a pet. Power scroll books. These hold, I think, 250 or 300 power scrolls in them. Very convenient to have right in a book, and it shows you all the different ones by magic, combat, wilderness, all that stuff. It's really awesome. Alacrity book, Transcendence book, Powder of Fortification. This is huge. If you are going to end up buying this, I believe that you can get this off Gunship for cheaper than you can find on the soft thing. So make sure to hit up Gunship if that's something that you're looking for. And of course, commodity, deed box, a bunch of other stuff. I use one of these, the rune book straps right here, to keep my rune books in. My other character has like 6 rune books. And trap charges, that's really, really important if you want to get out of being stunned. I found it more important with PvP, but you can be happy here. Pet castle, this allows you to stable and unstable your pets, claim your pets at your house. Chest of sending, basically transforms your house into a bank. You can send your gold right to your bank from your home, wherever that is. I've never seen the golden pig. I'd love to see it, but it's 50,000 solves, so I'm not sure if that's something I'll ever see, but it's pretty awesome. I do have the jewelry box as well. I believe it has 300 slots in it also, and you put any kind of jewelry you might find into it, and it'll allow you to see it, classify it as, rings, bracelets, necklaces, whatever it may be. All of these are different resource boxes. And of course, you've got your container renaming tool and your food storage box. The other super important one is going to be over here, and this is exclusive essentials, such as cursed removal deed, antique removal. So like let's say you get a really cool antique item, such as like a really awesome weapon or a chess piece or whatever it may be that has like perfect stats on it. You absolutely love it, but it's antique, so it's literally breaking every time you go into a champ spawn. You can come here and use 750 solves to remove that antique from it, and then bam, you've got a prized awesome item that probably has way more durability than like the standard item would have. So bank storage increase. I guess if you didn't have like a house or something, this would be important. I don't know. I've never had too much in my bank, but I don't carry much in my bank anyways. Huge forges. Just stuff you can, you have to look through here. I've got this too, the cartography table. You can put all of your maps in it, your treasure maps, which is really, really convenient. And then just pull them out 5 at a time or so, and you can go, run your treasure maps. Champ spawn finder. This is exactly what you saw in the community center. It's going to show you personally, like in your home, wherever you put this, that what champ spawns are up, what champ spawns are down. And if you buy one of these, which I actually got from Mandalore, and we're going to go over him in a second, this will actually have a book to every single champ spawn that you can go to. So you can literally be at your house, check this, port over to the champ spawns that people say are active, and start right there. So you can go red with this. It's mainly for RP reasons, but I do see some people just going red, I guess for the color change or whatever. And then of course, if you don't like being red, you can go back to blue right here. There's a lot of really cool cosmetic things over here that were, part of the different holidays, Independence Day. The coolest one I've found is the Halloween ones. These are little costumes you can put on as long as you have like a secondary, part available. So let's just say that I wanted to buy this one. Now I can be a ferret. Or do you have to do it in your main hand? Hold on. So oh, it's because I'm on a horse. I'm stupid. So yeah, no, now I'm a ferret. So I can show you guys the rest of this stuff as a ferret. There are some other cool things here. 2 of these over here are going to be for the quest. Holy Grail rewards are right here, and the Skull of Power rewards are right here. So once you finish those quests, you'll put that stuff. You'll go over there and select your item. So the next thing we're going to go to is going to be obviously what we're looking at as far as player run things. So let's go ahead and go over to one of the most important places that you're going to use for travel, and that's going to be the Magincia Rune Library. This is built and maintained by Mandalore. I think he's one of the leaders of a guild called QTPI here, and I use this thing probably more than I use my own house. And it's got every single place you could ever want to go, whether it be a city, whether it be a dungeon, quest things. Look at this, it's got maze shops, alchemy shops, inscription shops. Literally, the guy went above and beyond to make sure that every single place you could ever want to go is in a book here somewhere. So if you're a tamer like me, you'll go to the second little thing here, and right here is a book full of tames. Really awesome book here. I use this all the time. I've got a lot of them in mine, but I prefer obviously to come here sometimes and use these because I don't have every single one that he has. This one I believe is for guild use. Not really sure what those are yet. But this is Mandalore's. You can get here directly from the moon gate. Now this is a one-way, so if you can't recall or you can't sacred journey, then if you were to come here, I mean, you've got to make sure that you can use some form of recall sacred journey, or bring like a recall scroll. That way you can just place it into one of the books here and then use it. I believe that'll work as well. So we'll go back to the community center here, and we will go ahead and just ferret our way over. Actually, for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and just get back on my horse. That way I'm not slowing you guys down here. So one of the other places that you guys are going to really enjoy is right here, called Ragnall's Forge. So right here, this is Ragnall. He is probably one of the most known crafters on the server. And as you can see here, he's got everything set up right in front of the actual vendor to show you what you're buying. So I'm assuming this guy's going to be plate mail, because it's got plate mail in front of it. And look at that. Absolutely heavy Sandpire suit, Wraith suit, and then you're going to have light Sandpire suit. And then over here you should have like some kind of a hunter stuff, light archer suit, there we go. Light warrior paladin suit. And he's got descriptions on 46% lower mana cost, plus 30 mana, plus 42 stamina, free shield, and of course the different resistances, 70, 70, 70, 70, and 75. So that's huge. And then it'll have him on this as well. He is about to start making luck suits, I believe, for the Sandpire, is what he told me, but I couldn't be 100% on that because I'm not Ragnall. So looks like he's got some other stuff over here, some special stuff. But he spent a lot of time getting this place all put together. And as you can see, this is a very custom area. It's like plat right in the middle of a mountain. So very cool place to go. Again, make sure you can recall back out. This is a one-way. So we'll head back to the community center here. If you are a spell weaver and you've completed the quest and you can't figure out why your damage sucks, well, it's probably because you haven't done this. You got to go over to one of the little areas here and you've got to hit Arcane Circle. So that'll lead you directly there. There's really no brain power in doing that. It's all on the actual moon gates. So there is so much at the moon gate that you need to explore, because it's going to be huge quality of life improvements for you. So one of the other areas I want to go over with you is going to be, I believe it is player vendor, maybe. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. The Breeville Market is brand new. It's only about a month old, I believe, and it's awesome. Let's go check that out. They put so much work into this as well. This is very, very cool. So I'll see if he can't get on here and give us a tour of this at some point. This is an awesome area. If you haven't been here, definitely check it out. But this is the Breeville Market. The next places we're going to go is going to actually show you where Gunship is, because he's the one that can offer the power of fortification. I don't know how stocked up he is on it, but he definitely is one of the ones that offers it. And he's going to be right here. It's this little tower right here. And of course, he's got vendors. He is an orc, so everything's very orky here. But this station is up here. He actually videoed the introduction to crafting up here. And so yeah, if you've seen that one, you know exactly where this is. The next spot is going to be, if you're wanting to furnish your home, this is going to be an amazing spot for you to do so. So this place is for furniture, and they show all of the different furniture that you can buy here, all out in the open, all out for you to see. And it's absolutely fantastic. I bought a lot of furniture here for the guild house that I had at one point. And it was really helpful to be able to see everything, like chicken coops, all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't have known what that looked like. All of this stuff here that you can buy. And then upstairs, I believe, yeah, I don't think anything is upstairs. But yeah, this is really helpful to be able to see everything before you actually purchase it. So if you're definitely looking for furniture, check out the Moongate and go here. And the last place I'm going to talk about, just because I'm getting a little long-winded here, is going to be the Tamer's Inn. This place is also available through the Moongate, but I've actually got it on a rune here. This place has a tremendous amount of treasure maps here. And the last few books right here are going to be to specific areas like harpies. If you're new and you don't have money to just blow on arrows all the time, harpy feathers drop here. There's a tremendous amount of them. Liches are going to be pretty easy for training up pets in the very beginning or training up your skills. You've got Nightmare, Single, Demons, Lich Crypt, and Ancient. This is about mediocre level of difficulty, so it's pretty cool to have that as well. Down here, you're getting into the more difficult, the more difficult stuff. Shadow Worms, Ancient Worms. The Ancient Worms probably the easiest thing on here. Greater Dragons are obviously a little more difficult, especially if you get into a Paragon. And Windrunner is actually a special event spawn for the Windrunner Tame. And of course, you've got a few things over here for the Scroll of Power, Holy Grail, and Khaldun Entry Quest. But this is a really cool spot to come and just bust out some treasure maps real fast if you don't have your own treasure map library. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out what else I can go over with you guys. That's pretty much everything that I use. But I mean, realistically, the best thing to do is just head over to that Moongate and just take a quick look at everything that's available to you. On special locations, House Tour Island is really awesome. You're going to be able to go see every single house available that you can do. All of the pre-built homes that you don't have to build yourself. This is going to take you directly to the casino. This is directly to the crafter station in Bretagne. All of this stuff is awesome. Takuno Vendor, this is going to actually take you to a place that has training dummies to get your skills up to 90 before you go out into the wild and start, you know, clapping deers or whatever you're going to do there. This is the QTPI. This is the actual castle that's going to be the Guild of Mandalore, excuse me. This is, of course, all this stuff we went over. Let's see here. Gunship Briefo. I don't think I've gone to Board and Sword Craftworks. But obviously, all of this stuff is great to go to. I mean, if you're looking for anything on here, this is the place to do it. So, if you guys have any questions, I'd absolutely love for you guys to leave a comment. If not, check out these places. Check out Gunship's place, Ragnall's place. Look over the crafting areas that you can do and check out the community center. And just kind of make sure that you're taking advantage of all of the quality of life updates, especially the ones that players have poured their heart and souls into to make it easier for players. So look forward to seeing you guys out there in Bretagne, and you have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys.